Hello there! In today's part 2 video of my 10-part series, I'll show you how to plan for the perfect trip to Japan step by step. We'll talk about the best times to visit, travel documents you'll be needing, and finally, the best ways to get around in Japan. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the rest of this epic series. First, let's talk about the best time to visit Japan. You'll want to consider the type of weather you like, whether it's spring, summer, autumn, or winter. You should also consider if there are any festivals and seasonal attractions that you want to see to make the most out of your trip. For example, spring is from March to May and is most famous for its cherry blossoms, creating a magical pink blanket across the country. This is an ideal time for nature lovers and photographers, but take note, this period is usually the peak travel period, so do expect there to be crowds no matter where you go. If you prefer warmer weather, then you should try visiting during summer, that is from June to August. Japan also offers vibrant festivals like the Gion Matsuri in Kyoto and Obon celebrations that gives you a great opportunity to immerse yourself in the local culture. Keep in mind though that summers can be hot and humid, so make sure to prepare for that. Next comes my favorite season, autumn, that takes place from September to November. This is when the country transforms itself into showcases of beautiful fall foliage, especially in Kyoto, Nara, and Hokkaido. In fact, if you're traveling in the countryside, any random forest can look amazing. Finally, we have winter, where you can expect a lot of snowfall from December to February. If you head up north to Hokkaido, you'll be in skier's paradise, as the powder is always fresh and fluffy, perfect for long skiing and snowboarding runs. Make sure to also check out Sapporo's world-famous Ice Festival if you're going to be in the area. Now, a question that I get all the time about traveling to Japan revolves around visa requirements and other supporting travel documents. Depending on your nationality, you may or may not need a visa to enter Japan, and the best way to find out is to pay a visit or call your local Japanese embassy or consulate. For many countries, a tourist visa can be obtained upon arrival, typically allowing a stay of up to 90 days. This is a standard issue tourist visa with the usual freedoms and restrictions. You absolutely have to ensure that your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned departure date out of Japan. Believe me, one of the worst things that anyone can do is to wait until they're at the airport before checking the expiry date on their passports. If you're planning on renting a car while in Japan, you need to apply for an international driver's permit in your home country before you leave. You'll need to show this document when you're collecting your car from the rental company, so be sure to keep it safe in your bag or pocket. Next, let's talk about booking flights, accommodations, and transportation within Japan. My personal recommendation is to complete your bookings early to get the best rates. I would normally start booking within 6 to 8 months of my actual travel dates, and I would also use price comparison websites like Skyscanner that lets me have an overall look of prices from different airlines. It also helps if you've already finalized your travel plans. Like if you're going to spend more time in Osaka, then it makes more sense to fly into Kansai International Airport rather than flying into Tokyo's Haneda or Narita Airport. For accommodations, Japan offers a wide range of options, from luxury hotels to budget-friendly hostels and traditional ryokans. If you're traveling during peak season, then definitely look for accommodations way in advance. This is when I would use websites like Booking.com and Airbnb to look at places that fit my budget. I've always preferred Airbnbs over hotels in Japan because hotels are expensive and the rooms are very small. Airbnbs are cheaper and I often get to rent the entire house or apartment, plus it's easy to find ones that are closer to train stations. And when it comes to transportation within Japan, the Japan Rail Pass, or JR Pass for short, can be a great investment for travelers who are planning to explore multiple cities across Japan. What this pass does is that it allows you to have unlimited travel on most JR trains, including the famous Shinkansen bullet train, and it comes in 7, 14 and 21 day periods. To be honest, the passes are not cheap, and many people make the mistake of buying JR passes only to travel within Tokyo or Kyoto, which doesn't make full use of the pass. Make sure to purchase the pass before your trip as it is not available for purchase within Japan. For getting around within cities, public transportation systems like subways and buses are efficient and well connected. The one thing that people love about them is that they are very punctual. But I would advise against taking taxis because those are very expensive, especially if you take them at night. For convenience, you'll want to get the Suica or Passmo card. They are transportation cards that you can tap on the readers to quickly get from one subway line to another. You can then, as and when necessary, plus some vending machines and convenience stores also accept them. And that wraps up this step-by-step guide about planning your travel to Japan. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so that you can catch the rest of this 10-part series. Comment any questions you have down below, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.